I'm introducing something new to it, okay? There we go. All right. So here we are, it's nice and shiny, as you can tell. And what I've done is I've coiled it around, and I've got a crucible. I've got the crucible lid here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the crucible lid onto the crucible. Now, sometimes if you have it available, you can put it on heat-proof material. I've got my table here, so that's 31.686, and this is in grams. Okay, so that's there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the magnesium that I've just cleaned into there. Just make sure that it fits completely. Okay, now that should be okay. I'm going to measure the mass of that. Now this is obviously larger, it's 32.437. Just going to shut the window just to make sure there's no breezes. I'm going to write that down, 32.437. Okay, so we want to heat this crucible directly with a roaring Bunsen flame. I've got my safety flame there just to show you. And what we want to do is we want to try and keep as much of the product in here as possible. We will allow for a couple of lifts to introduce air inside because we want to complete the reaction. But we will need to use this. Now this is called a pipe clay triangle. So the idea is that this sits on top of roaring blue Bunsen flame. The Bunsen flame is going to be from underneath. Here's your tripod, and this goes on top of the tripod like this. And we are ready to heat. Let's see what happens. See, that is extremely red at the bottom. It's starting to react now. You can actually see that happening. What we want to do is we don't want to let any of that product escape, that white smoke. You have to keep lifting it up because that introduces the oxygen in, but you don't want the product to escape. So there's still magnesium that needs to be reacted, so definitely worth keeping it on there. Keep the lid off, let the lid cool down, and just heat it for a bit longer, just in case there's any other pieces of magnesium that need to react. We're going to turn off. There doesn't seem to be doing anything else now, so I'm going to turn off the heat and just going to allow it to cool down. This is very warm, so what I'm going to do is just going to transfer it off across over here. Just be careful with that. That's extremely hot. Take a brief glimpse at our product. We're going to reweigh it. When you reweigh it and you're measuring the mass again, make sure that your crucible lid is on top of there. You can use these round parts of the tongs. That's actually what it's for. So you can actually carry it over using the tongs. Nice and cool. Move it across. Just take a quick measurement. And there it is, 32.830. If you have done the experiment and let's assume that the magnesium has completely reacted, you have a new mass here, which is 32.830 grams. If you take away the empty crucible and lid from your final mass, which is 32.830, you get 1.144 grams, and that is the mass of the magnesium oxide. So that magnesium oxide is magnesium joined with oxygen. If you take away your original mass of magnesium from that, you will actually then be able to work out how much in grams of oxygen has been combined with your original magnesium. So 1.144 grams take away, which is the magnesium oxide, take away the mass of the magnesium that you started off with, 0.751 grams. The only thing that's left is 0.393 grams, and that has to be from the oxygen in the atmosphere. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the video.